Tioga, look to keep the unbeaten Class D record alive against Bainbridge-Guilford. Bobcats ready for a massive game with Tioga. The Tigers were up by 9 entering the half. This one's getting tipped around, and an interception by Connor Streeter helped his squad maintain the lead. Tioga looks for a deep ball, but Kyle Patterson, not in my house. And not much longer though. Jake Brown, he would find the hole to extend the Road Squad lead to 16. The Bobcats quarterback, Connor Davey, he would find an opening and put his body on the line for the TD. That was not enough as Tioga wins 35-28.